Unity World of Prayer Day. My name is Julie Rose, and I'm the music director here at the Medford Unity Church. And we are here to send out music and very special affirmative prayers to you and out to our entire universe. We invite you to sing along with us and have joy in our hearts and a vision of freedom for our beautiful world. So we'd like to do a song now called Our Thoughts, Our Prayers. We are very thankful for his presence, and we love him very much.
Thank you, Julie. Hello, Unity community. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully, it's all going well. Before I begin talking about affirmative prayer, I would like to do a little shout out for the Asante healthcare system in Josephine County and Jackson County. They have been inundated with all kinds of COVID patients and major problems. And I thought we'd send out some prayers to them. How does that sound? Let's send out some prayers of love and support and healing to the Asante healthcare network. Now, I'm sure all of you have some other powerful prayers at your disposal, right? Here's an example. Thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. And today let's walk in beauty. Beauty above us, beauty around us, and beauty within us. And may the light of God surround us, and may the love of God enfold us. These are just a few prayers that I'm sure you can relate to. In addition, some people enjoy, with meditation, going within, entering that place of silence where all is well. That's another powerful way to pray. Also, some people say that the attitude of gratitude is the most powerful form of prayer. So, there's many ways to pray. But let's pause for a moment to understand what affirmative prayer means. And before I go through a very quick process of affirmative prayer, I just want to state very clearly that I'm not suggesting that affirmative prayer is the best way to pray. No, I'm not saying that. You can pray it any way you wish. All prayers are good. It's real good. So keep praying in your own way. I am suggesting, though, that you try out this unity form of affirmative prayer and see if it helps. I'm here to testify that it's helped change my life considerably. So what is affirmative prayer? It means that we claim the truth right now, today, We claim it, and we manifest the truth with the power of the divine. That means that affirmative prayer is not about asking for divine intervention. It's not about pleading. It's not even about sending out positive intentions to the universe. Affirmative prayer is, like I said before, claiming the truth. Now, you might be interested to know that I've been involved in the unity movement for more than 50 years. 50 years, that's a long time, right? And over the years, I've discovered a process of affirmative prayer that I'm going to share with you right now. And here's the process, very briefly, very quickly. Begin with saying the positive. Then believe in the positive. See the truth. Feel the truth. And then manifest the truth. That's it. That's the process of affirmative prayer. And let's go through these steps very quickly. But hopefully you'll try some of these steps out when you have a moment in your own life today. Let's begin with the first step, which is to say the truth, say the positive. Just say something positive over and over again. For me, I enjoy using I am statements, like I am peace, I am joy, I am love, I am harmony, I am creativity, I am perfect health right now. Just an example of some positive statements. You can say whatever you want to that's positive. Next, let's just spend a moment to look at what we believe to be true. You might ask yourself, what do you mean, Gary? What is the truth? Well, folks, I'm not here to tell you the truth. That's right. In the unity movement, we find our own way to discover the truth, according to our own spiritual understanding. So I'm not here to tell you the truth. I will share with you what I believe to be true, and you can fill in the blanks for yourself. How does that sound? So here's what I believe is true. I believe that there is a spark of divinity within all of us. I believe that we are one with each other, and we are one with all that is divine, sacred, and holy. I also believe that we're created in the image and likeness of divine source. And because we're created in the image of the infinite presence, we have the ability right now to reflect and manifest all that God is, right now in this moment. How does that sound to you? For me, it lifts me up. For me, it puts me in that state of being hopeful. And that's why I suggest take a moment to affirm what you believe. And let's go on to the next step. This is where we can actually use the power of visualization to see the truth in action. Many ways to visualize. I'm not here to tell you exactly what you should visualize. Here's what I use very often. I imagine that we're all surrounded by light and love, divine light and divine love. I further imagine that we can breathe in this love light. We can breathe in this love light that flows through our mind, our heart, and our body. And every cell, every molecule in our body is uplifted by this love light. And I go on to visualize that this love light flashes with many beautiful, lovely colors. For example, we can breathe in the red light of unconditional love, the blue light of the skies and the ocean, the green light of the trees, the forests, the leaves of grass, the purple light, the healing light of the Holy Spirit. And my favorite, we can breathe in and connect to the golden light of truth. The golden light that never fails. Why? Because God never fails. Just a few examples of visualizing affirmative prayer. Next, let's actually try to feel the truth together. How do we do that? Well, you've probably guessed that I'm going to say there's many ways to feel the truth. You might want to burn some incense, walk on a beach by a lovely ocean, take a moment to walk through a forest. How about the redwood trees? Aren't they amazing? Take a moment to hug a tree. That's a way to feel the truth. Or meditate, or listen to music, or sing, or dance. Do what you must to feel the truth. What I like to do is I place my hand on my heart center. I take in a deep breath, several deep breaths, and I just relax. I smile. And I open up my heart center, not my physical hearts, but my spiritual heart. Remember I said I believe we're spiritual, not just material. Let's open up that heart center to feel the presence of unconditional love right now. Let's feel that peace, that joy that comes from connecting with the presence within our heart, the wisdom of our heart. And let's also be open to feeling warmth and heat that comes from that divine light with many colors. Now we're ready to manifest the truth. Let me just review the process again. Say the truth, believe the truth, see the truth, feel the truth, and now we can manifest the truth. How do we do that? Go through that process that I just shared. And try these other additional steps. Take a moment right now to let go. Let's let go of anything that's negative. Negative situations, negative beliefs, negative behaviors. How about letting go of those negative emotions like anger and frustration and fear and anxiety? Let's just push them away because they do not define us. Remember, we are linked with all that is positive, and all that is positive is good. Let's bring that good into our life. And we can also shift our concerns from whatever we're dealing with to that attitude of gratitude that I mentioned in the beginning, right? Go over your list of things that you feel grateful for and then count your blessings in your life. And you'll find yourself to be uplifted and more hopeful and more ready to manifest truth in your life. Finally, we can put truth into action as we surrender to what we feel is divine and holy and sacred. I invite you to surrender today to the wonderful sounds of the music that you'll hear. And surrender today to your own forms of positive statements and positive prayers. And as you surrender, you will discover that we can access divine order and divine guidance right inside of us right now. That is the process of affirmative prayer. In addition, I would invite you to also participate in the World Day of Prayer sponsored by Unity Central. This is going to be an online program that will enable us to pray with people all over our nation and all over our world. Doesn't that sound awesome? All you have to do is go online and put in the following information in your search engine: worlddayofprayer.org. worlddayofprayer.org. Sign in, register for free for September the 8th and September the 9th. When you register, you'll discover that you'll have access to many inspirational, motivational speakers online. You'll also enjoy wonderful and talented musicians. You can also put in prayer requests, and you can spend some time in daily reflection, letting yourself be all that you're meant to be on a spiritual way. All right, so this is the theme of the Global Day of Prayer. All is well with my soul. World Day of Prayer. And in a few minutes, we're going to play a video that's a summary of what I just said about positive prayer. And enjoy this video that's featured by Unity Worldwide. All right?
No matter the circumstances, all is well with my soul. In this holy moment, I pause to breathe and open. I open my mind to know the nature of God and my divine nature. I open my heart to experience the silent yet certain reality of infinite life, love, and creativity. No matter what is happening at any moment, in the world around me or within my experience, I am not subject to its effects. In fact, I am not my circumstances or my experiences. I am wholly divine, and all is well with my soul. I sink into the still waters, the state of perfect peace, where nothing can interrupt or displace the flow of life, love, and creativity. In this state of awareness, I rest, I renew, I blossom, I thrive. Steeped in joyful appreciation, I celebrate my ever-expanding capacity to know that all is well with my soul. I choose to live, love, and create well. And so it is.
So I'm going to turn things over now to my friend and talented, gifted person, Julie. She's got some special music for us. Take us away, Julie, into the above and beyond. That's all positive.
Thank you, Gary. That was so beautiful, and I needed to hear that, and I hope you did as well. Now I would like to read a Muslim prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, praise be to the Lord of the universe, who has made us and created us into tribes and nations, that we may know each other, not that we would despise each other. If the enemy inclines towards peace, do thou also incline towards peace, and trust in God, for the Lord is the one that heareth and knoweth all things. And the servants of God, most gracious, are those who walk in the earth with humility, and when we address them, we say peace. Now I'd like to do a song that was written, very privileged to do this song. It was written by Yale Deckelbaum from Canada, and she joined together with Jewish and Muslim women in Palestine to march for peace some time back, and inspired women to stand up for peace and use their integrity and faith to pray for our children and all people in the world. You know, freedom is the most important precursor to peace. And we need that the most in this world right now, for people that are suffering. We need to stand up for them. Now I'm going to sing in Hebrew and Arabic, and I will sing what it means in the song after each section. So
prayer of the mothers, right? Okay, so Unity friends, we're about ready to bring our program to an end today. We're going to sing another song for you though, and we invite you to enjoy this song. You're probably familiar with it. It was a major hit many years ago from Godspell called Day by Day. I'll make sure that Julie's ready here. She's got that frog out of her throat. Are you ready, Julie?
Not quite. Do you want to say something?
You need some more water? Okay. So, just take a moment to
You can sing,
send out some prayers to Julie right now as she catches her breath. And we're going to start with Day by Day. Here we go. So, we're very close to bringing our program to a close. We're going to wrap things up with a meditative piece called The Father and I Are One. We're going to sing this song 3 verses. The first verse is The Father and I Are One. The second verse is The Mother and I Are One, referring to Mother Earth. And the last verse is Great Spirit and I Are One. We're ending our program, our local World Day of Prayer celebration, with this tune to remind you to meditate daily, to pray daily. Let's form a collective consciousness, and let's just raise the roof off this sanctuary and this community and connect with the power of good that is here and that supports us with love and healing forever and forever. And now I'll start with a little introduction. The Father and I are one. The Father and I are one. The Father and I are one. Are one, are one, are one. The Father and I are one.
and I are one. Great Spirit and I are one. Are one, are one, are one.
Great Spirit. So that's it, friends. Until we meet again, enjoy Global World Day of Prayer. Goodbye, Unity Community.